kind of signs. So what happened is that few days after that she passed away. I was trying to I was I was so deeply shocked that not a tear fell from my eye. Not till today. Not a tear from my eye. It's become like I've seen a lot of people pass away since I've returned, but this one was the last one I expected. Not a tear in my eye. It's like I just completely seized up. And that thing happened to me. I did not put the two and two together. I still don't. They're two separate incidents, but they were happening around the same time. So, a month after that, I was as you can see, I fell down very badly in between. In some of my videos, if you see the Rajasthan ones, you'll see me dragging my feet. That sound is of me dragging my feet because the bone had sort of little bit moved, the joints had moved a little like this. So with all that, I went to Rajasthan because my daughter was visiting and I didn't want to disappoint her. We made such a big plan. And I didn't think at that time that I'd be doing all this. It's just now that I'm putting out the reels. So at that time, after feeling all this and not being well, living on vitamins, whatever, my daughter came and we went to Rajasthan and we did the shots and everything, and I came back. Before going, one day I was sitting on my bed and looking at my phone. I was just looking at my phone. I clearly saw between the wall and me something that just moved. And it was the print of the outfit she was wearing for her funeral. There was no body shape to it. It's just that, let's say it's like a sheet of paper that just went. And I wasn't thinking of her. I was watching something, and you get a slight side view, and I saw this thing. It was bright in the daytime, full of light. That is why I caught it. So it was the same print in which she was sent to her funeral. And she had written in a book that if I die, please do my last rites with me wearing this. And that was assured, and that is what I saw. But I didn't say anything at home because I didn't want the servants to get spooked out. And I said, if she's here, she's here. There's nothing I can do because it's not even a month. And I couldn't be there for her memorial. But when I came back from my trip, my servants were looking at me in a very peculiar way. So they said, we need to tell you something. I said, what? They said, every day we come and clean the house. We not only clean, they dust, they wipe, they do the sweeping, swabbing, they feed the cats, and even if it's cat hair with small hair, I'm not there, so there's no hair like this. Every day they'd come and find hair like this in my bedroom. And that the bed looked like somebody had slept on it. They said, we kept wondering where all this hair is coming from. So I heard that. I couldn't tell her family. I wouldn't tell her family. But I was a bit, I won't say scared, but I was a bit confused. Then on my TV screen, I start seeing, I have not put on the TV. Now let me tell you, from my study of all this, they do try to communicate with you through electronics, lights flickering, radios coming on and off, TVs suddenly, going like that, So I had not switched on my television. and you don't see it always. It's only when there's a certain angle and light. I saw the hooves of dogs and cats on my TV screen. So I kept looking at it like this and I said, what am I seeing? Okay, cats I can understand. I have cats. But how can there be hooves of dogs? And I put it down to everything we put down to logic first. Because I thought, okay, maybe they had put the TV on the bed while they were trying to set it up and some cat walked over it. But dogs, there's no dog in this house. So I called out some other people and I said, am I imagining? Just have a look at this TV and you can see the TV behind me, right? That's the one I'm talking about. So they also came and they said, yeah, there are. So I knew that I was not imagining. I said, okay, let it be there for a few days. Let's see what happens. Does it increase or disappear or what? It just stayed there. So after some time, I told them to just wipe it out. I said, just clean it up completely and forget about it. Oh my God. Another 5-6 days later, again I see something on the TV. And just there on the corner, where you can see my finger going like this, there's a face. There's a face and there are other things. So I looked at it. I couldn't make out for some time. Then I saw, I can't put that up on YouTube or anywhere, the face of my friend. But I'll say she was looking much slimmer, what she used to be some time ago, because she put on a lot of weight lately. And around her were animals, her dog, Simba, and some other things, which I've tried to identify, but I don't want to get into it. But her face, yes, for sure, 100%. It was like it was a picture like with half her face. This whole thing was her face, and here was everything else, Now I could see by the face, the feature, that this was her. This whole thing was her. So I took a snapshot of it. And I sat and I went through it and I was absolutely sure. Now I thought of speaking to her family. Because I felt that, okay, when you, in our Hindu ways, they give pujas, right? I felt that maybe she's trying to reach out to me, or she's trying to tell me there's another dimension in which she's there. I don't know whether she's happy or unhappy. I can't make out all that. And it's such a sensitive thing to tell to a family when it's just happened. A mother has lost her only child. But one day when I found the moment right, I spoke to her mother. And her mother told me the same thing. She said that in their house, they had been finding hair like this. They were cleaning up hair all the time. And I showed her that picture. And it's her daughter. She said, I'm trying to understand what else is here. I said, you see, she had a twin child. One daughter survived, one didn't. So later we thought about it, that is it the twin daughter with her? She's showing us that she's with her twin. If there be such a thing. But her face, her mother won't recognize. It was a visitation from the afterlife. Frankly, I'm not scared. I don't care if she still comes, as long as she's not harming anybody. But it was a very deep loss, a loss that we can never fill. But the little things that she does to communicate, I think a couple of more things have happened, but I can't keep them all in my mind. because I tell you spontaneously. I'm not thinking which one should I just think, okay, I'll tell them that story today. But there are many more things that have happened. And I believe in it. I only call people who believe the spiritual world and want to partake in it. Those who don't, it's okay, you know. Maybe someday you'll see something which will make you believe, because I never believed till I saw.